Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Live, Laugh, Love, Pray. Today is prompt 29. And prompt 29 is, someone trusts you with a secret and asks you not to tell anyone. Or they just simply have something to share regarding themselves and they say, well, don't tell anybody. Well, you are pretty tight with your husband, or you're pretty tight with your daughter, or with someone else who knows this person. What would you do? Would you share it with your husband, or would you share it with this other person who knows this person as well? Because it's something that's really major, that's somewhat devastating to the person who shared it with you. And because you and your husband are so tight, in your mind you think, oh, well, we don't keep any secrets from one another. What would you do? Would you share that with your husband anyway, even after this person told you, they said don't tell anyone? Do you share it with anyone at all? Now remember, you're the only one who's going to see your response. So I want you to be 100% honest, even with yourself. And one huge reason why I presented this question to you is because a couple of my best friends are married. I'm also close to a circle of girlfriends, and we all know one another. I know when I share something with someone, which is very rare because I am ultra private when it comes to my personal life, even with my friends and my family, I typically tend to keep everything inside, or I'll journal everything, or I'll pray about it. I normally don't share things with people anymore, just period. And I think that's from a learning experience for me, because I know that I've shared things in the past, and either a girlfriend has said something to her husband, or someone has said to someone else in our circle, or someone may have said something to their daughter. So now for me, if someone shares something with me and they tell me not to share it, they don't have to worry about it going anywhere else. And I think because I know how important it is to be able to trust someone. And even when I was married, that is just something I didn't do. And also, maybe because when I was working, and it has only been about 5 years since I haven't been working, because it's only been about 5 years since I've been disabled. But even when I was working in my position, because I was an executive assistant in pretty much all of my roles. So with an executive assistant's role, confidentiality in the role of an executive assistant is probably the number one thing that's most important to the employer, knowing that this person is going to be privy to a lot of information regarding all of the employees. They have to know that they can trust you completely and totally. And I believe that is why it's just been so ingrained in me. And even apart from the job, to me, it's like, if you're a friend, whether you're a sister, whether you're a friend, whether you're an aunt, it doesn't matter what your role is. If someone says, I'm going to tell you something and I really need you to keep it between you and I. Now, unless this person is getting ready to harm themselves, if they say to you, I really am suicidal, I'm thinking about committing suicide, or I've been having suicidal thoughts, or my husband has been beating me. If their life is in jeopardy, then by all means, you let them know right then. I'm sorry, I cannot keep this. I've got to get you help. However, if they share with you, oh my gosh, I just really need to share something with you. And you're like, okay, and they're like, well, don't share with anyone, don't tell anyone. And they say, well, okay, I won't tell anybody. And then they say, well, I committed adultery, or I'm thinking about leaving Jeffrey, or I just blew $1,000 on blah, blah, blah. Or, there's so many different scenarios that this person can give you. And in your mind, it could be something that's so trivial. They could say, I really don't want you to tell anyone, but I went and got Botox the other day. Okay, to you, that may be so minor. But to the person who's sharing it, it could be so major. So that's prompt 29. If someone shares something with you, no matter how juicy or no matter how minor, what would you do with that information? Write in your journal exactly what you would do, why you would do it, or why you wouldn't do it. And like I said, be real. If you would tell your husband because possibly Jake doesn't know who your friend is, or because Jake does know your friend and would be concerned, just journal what exactly it is that you would do. Well, that's it for now. I sure hope you enjoyed this prompt. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time I release a new video. And don't forget, there's always Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at Live, Laugh, Love, Pray Today. Okay? I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.